Today we're talking about late summer frizz. Check it out. Hello, this is April with Easy Curly Hairstyles, a channel where I share my curly adventures with my daughter and with my hair as we build our curl confidence, and hope to share that with you. Our hair has been changing over the years. I've been transitioning my hair for a year and a half now, and my daughter's hair is curlier and drier, different porosity than mine, and she's 8 years old, and every year it's been completely different. It keeps changing, and then on top of that with all of our weather changes, so it's been a learning process. We've learned so much about mastering our hair and have had so much fun in the process, and we'd love to share that with you. We find we're talking about hair with everybody we meet, whether it's at the store, at the school. We're always talking about curly hair, sharing tips and tricks, and finding ways to style it up in different ways for different seasons, and just to have fun without having to straighten it. So I wanted to talk today about late summer frizz, because our spring hair care routine was working perfectly. We thought we had totally mastered our hair. I thought that I had arrived. A year after transitioning, I thought that I finally figured everything out with my hair. Then summer came along. My spring care routine was super simple. So I had, most of the time, I just had my one and done. I love this gel. I'd been using it for the entire year of my curly hair journey. It makes my hair have shine, it has beautiful hold, yet it has movement. I've absolutely loved it. If I saw any wet frizz when I was rinsing out my conditioner before I applied my gel, all I did was added a little bit of this leave-in conditioner, which is beautiful. It doesn't leave any tackiness or waxiness that a lot of other leave-ins can do. And so this was all I needed. It worked perfectly well, and most of the time I just use my standard styling brush that I just got at the grocery store to style my hair, and it was perfect. But come August, I just kept getting frizz and frizz and frizz. And so I've been studying it with the curly community, asking questions, trying to figure out what I can do. Both of these products have glycerin, so I thought maybe that was the situation, but a lot of products have glycerin. And I already have a lot of products here that my daughter and I have tested over the years, and it's really a matter of trying to figure out what your hair needs at that moment. And so I looked in my drawer to see what I already had. I decided my hair obviously needed more moisture than just the leave-in, and it needed more hold, because the gel, my hair in the springtime would last 3 to 4 days just using the same gel. It was keeping the moisture in, it looked shiny and beautiful. But in the summertime, my hair was barely lasting 2 days with that, and so I needed stronger hold. What I already had was this Shea Moisture Curl Cream, this curl enhancing smoothie, and it does have silk protein in it. So I still applied my leave-in, then I applied, I did that with the praying hands method, then I applied the smoothie on top of that with the praying hands method. Then I combed that through to make sure it was all evenly distributed before I applied this gel. Now this is the gel that my daughter was using in the springtime that worked perfectly well for her hair, but it didn't work for her hair in the summer. As I said, her hair is more coarse and it has low porosity, where mine is, it varies with the thickness and with the porosity as well. So I have thicker, curlier, more coarse hair around the top, and then underneath it, silky smooth, wavy, doesn't really have too much curl. I basically took her spring hair care routine and I tried it for myself because it was stronger than my products. This one has aloe and has glycerin, so I wasn't sure how this was going to work for the summertime, because I've heard a lot of curlies talk about they avoid glycerin in the summertime because it doesn't work for humidity, which is true because when we went to the beach on vacation, complete frizz. So my products did not work for that environment. So before you go on vacation, do a little research to see if the products you're gonna bring are even gonna work, because they might not. You might need vacation hair care products. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I think that's what we're gonna need. And so I love the idea. There was a curl friend, I'm gonna link her down below, that she decided to label all of her products that would have either if it had glycerin, no glycerin, if it had protein or no protein. I thought that was a genius idea, so that we could know as the weather changes and wherever we go in the world, we can just pull from our stash of hair products, which we all have, right? And don't throw away the ones that don't work, because they may just not work today, but they might work for a different situation later, or you might meet a new curly friend that might need exactly that. Just these two products, but wait, there's more. The other product that I've been using is a root volumizer. Once I applied my gel and have scrunched that through and have plopped, I'm just scrunching with a t-shirt in my hands to get out the excess moisture. Before I'm ready to diffuse, then I spray this all over the crown of my head, and that's it. Then once my hair is about 50% dry, then I'm going in with hairspray, because I really want to seal in my style, seal in the moisture. And so I've been trying out this Kenra volume spray, super hold finishing spray, Kenra number 25, and I've really been loving it. And so I've heard the trick with this is after every time you use it, run the little nozzle part under hot water so that the hairspray doesn't dry up and clog the sprayer. And so the next morning when you're ready to spray it, it's clean and ready to spray for you. So that's a fun little trick for all hairsprays. This is day 4. I'm absolutely amazed. The curls are springing up. They still have nice shape. The next step that I would do is just try to scrunch out any of the crunch that's still there. See, I have some pieces that are already losing their curl, and I just try to tuck those in underneath the other ones, or I might even do a bobby pin, or I can wet it, curl it, bobby pin it, wait till it dries in that curled position, and then pull it out. And that's another way of reviving those curls. But I'm so amazed because it doesn't look frizzy. That's how it's been looking at the end of the summer, and I've just been having to do a lot of updos with it in order to hide that. But this is amazing. I can still do updos with it, but I have so much curl shape to work with, and I absolutely love it. I just wanted to share. Don't throw away your products that you don't like just yet. Label them with some key ingredients that will affect seasonal use or weather changes, and take notes, because it will be so helpful if you had a little chart. This is what we are going to do, is we're going to have our spring hair care, and then we're going to investigate and remember to see what works for winter, because winter was still a testing time for us, so we really didn't perfect what works at that time of year, and then we'll go back to the spring. So for now, I'm going to carry these products into the fall and then see how it goes. So I wish you very well on your curly hair journey, and let me know what have been your favorite product lineup for summer, because early summer definitely seems different than late summer. We still have our beautiful curls from the mild temperatures of spring, but come into late summer, what really works for you? What starts to change in your hair products, and what have been your lifesavers? I'd love to know, so leave it in the comments below and we'll share everything that we've discovered so far. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.